Shoo-be-doo-wah-wah, shoo-be-doo-hoo-hoo, shoo-be-doo-wah-wah, shoo-be-doo-hoo-hoo.
If you like riding
and you like eating,
you can have both
at Footlong Pony.
It's a Footlong Pony Podcast.
Babies.
Babies.
God, you're so delicious.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning into the Footlong Pony Podcast. I'm your host, Nathan, joined as always by my hetero life mate, Robbie,
That's me.
my lovely wife, Megan,
Hello.
and the sexiest man alive,
Oh, hey, thanks.
Mitchell Fisher.
Michelle.
Mitchell
Yeah.
Co.
Mitchell
Yes.
Co.
How's everybody doing?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
Doing great.
I
Move my
am
mic stand.
all right. I'm
Yeah.
doing okay.
Megan's sick.
Good.
Better than I was yesterday.
Things could be worse.
It could be terrible.
Just reaching out for that silver lining.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Dude, I was going to tell you, so I started watching Future Man.
What do you think?
I love
It's
it.
awesome.
I told
Really?
you
So
would.
fucking
I
funny.
told
So
you
good.
I
would.
couldn't get through the first episode.
Really?
Why?
Maybe that's because I didn't have I don't know. I wasn't really like.
Oh, you
Oh,
fucking
I didn't
just on
sit
me.
down
I
and
loved
probably
it.
I didn't sit down and try and appreciate it. I
Yeah.
probably just went and do it just like I have nothing else to do, so I
Yeah.
didn't watch it. Like
Oh,
I didn't
man.
actively go out and seek.
I didn't watch the first episode. I just started watching whenever,
Yeah.
like, 4
Something like
episodes
that.
in.
Yeah.
I'm just like, the fuck is this? Like, I've seen the commercials for it, but I'm just
Yeah,
like, the
same.
Which of
fuck?
it have you seen?
I watched the four. I started
Did you
watching.
see when he goes back in time, he's sucking on his mom's tits?
Yeah.
That shit made me. I
Oh.
was like, that's almost enough to make me stop watching the show.
Yeah.
So fucking.
It got
disgusting.
it got fucking dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
It's
just
so
like,
funny.
oh my god.
It's still funny, but I was like,
Oh my god.
I might have to stop watching the show.
Like they took like the whole Back to the Future thing, you know, where
Mhm.
like
Yeah, because like his mom like almost makes out with him in the
Yeah.
car.
they took it like and went like Super Saiyan with it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it was funny.
crazy. And
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel.
That might be like Super Saiyan 3.
It got real weird. You could see it coming. You're like,
Yeah.
this is not going to go
This is
well.
not
at
gonna
Yeah, 'cause, like
all.
there was like some confusion on who they were, and I was like, I bet that's his fucking.
I had a
mom,
feeling
not the one that he
too.
thinks
I
it
was
is.
like, oh, this is
Yeah.
gonna get really bad.
But it's pretty funny, Mitchell. I think
believe
it is.
you just
funny,
give it some
yeah.
more time.
Yeah, I should try and watch it again.
Speaking of TV shows,
Yeah.
Robbie wanted to talk about cartoons.
I'm a big fan of cartoons.
Yeah.
Saturday morning cartoons,
Right.
After school cartoons,
Yep.
cartoons in general. I mean, we were little kids.
It
We
was a
did.
golden age for us.
Yeah.
It really
when we were
was.
kids.
The
Yeah.
90s.
90s. I
Can't
mean,
go wrong with cartoons from the 90s.
I'm older than you kids, so you know I had a little bit of the 80s too.
Robbie's
Okay,
45
well.
years old.
47. Celebrating my 53rd birthday next week.
Damn.
Time flies.
That's
Yeah.
like a
65. 65 is just.
That's a hell of a year, man.
Yeah.
I've been thinking how I'm gonna live to 45, so like that's
That's funny.
I just figured we'd share with you guys our favorite cartoons.
True,
Yeah.
true.
I feel that everybody still likes cartoons of some sort. Adult
Mhm.
cartoons. I mean,
Yeah, because mine now is Rick and Morty. That's the one that
everybody's. I think that's everybody's.
I watch. It's incredible. How do you not like that show?
Nate won't let me watch Rick and Morty.
I don't know if you can handle it.
He just won't let me watch it.
What are you talking about?
We tried to watch it one time and he wouldn't let me watch it.
why.
That's not true.
He fast forwarded through it.
No, I didn't. Lies.
What?
Lies.
Just not. That's not a lie. That's true. You would. I said let's watch Rick and Morty, and he was like no. And then we watched something else. He wouldn't let me watch it.
I do that with Brittany.
I actually kind of remember that.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh, now you remember
I
it.
don't remember why that happened.
I do shit like that with
We
Brittany.
didn't
I'm
watch
like,
it.
you're not gonna like this.
You
I'm not
wouldn't
gonna
let me
watch
watch
it. I'll be watching
Maybe
the
that's
movie.
what it was. I was just
Yeah.
so certain that you wouldn't like it that
How
I
about
was
let you let me make my own decisions?
I'll see a movie like you haven't seen in a long time, kind of pop up like, dude, I want to. Because I just know she's not gonna like it. I
Mm.
don't want to be that dick.
Yeah.
I do enjoy Rick and Morty. Thank you. Some of it is awkward,
It's very. See, that's what I was worried about. You know.
but I can do
I
it.
know, I know how.
Megan
And I-
gets embarrassed
Yeah.
for
I have
the people
secondhand
on the
embarrassment.
television.
There's situations that show even I get my anxiety's like, oh fuck.
Really?
I
Yeah.
we should
I
start
haven't had a
watching
problem
you,
with it. With what?
You on Netflix.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It has Penn Badgley in it and some other people that I don't fucking know their names.
Okay.
It's really good, and I've heard really good things about it. But I
Good?
cannot. It's not. It's a suspense show.
Ah.
He's a stalker,
Yeah,
obviously.
I can't.
I think it's kind of funny.
Suspense is hard. for
Some
me.
there's some comic relief, but for whatever reason, I literally cannot I cannot. My anxiety hits the fucking roof when I watch that movie.
I think
that
it's a good show.
I think we're on episode
It's
4.
partly why I don't watch.
And we
like-
started it like a month and a half ago.
You guys started watching Umbrella Academy yet?
Not yet.
No.
God damn, it's such a great show.
Really?
God, I love
heard
it.
People say that it wasn't that great.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I want
I've
to get the
heard-
graphic
I've heard
novel
that it
now.
wasn't.
That's the internet.
I've heard it wasn't bad.
Yeah,
it could have
internet's-
been worse.
Yeah.
They
Mm.
were
Oh, man.
pleasantly surprised.
That had me from fucking.
That's made by
Beginning.
Gerard Way, right?
Gerard.
Yeah.
That's why I
Way.
didn't
Yeah.
want to watch it.
Yeah.
You know, we were watching.
I
we were
mean-
watching the commercial for it. Like, this looks badass, and it was like,
Yeah.
it was like based on the comic from Gerard Way. We're like,
I-
oh fuck this.
I immediately went back to my like 20-year-old self. I was like, this is pretty cool. Gerard Way, fuck this shit. I was
Yeah.
so
It's like-
turned off. All right.
Yeah,
Who wants to start this?
cartoons?
Oh yeah, cartoons. Sorry.
Since I'm the oldest fucker in this
Yeah.
room,
Roll.
He's gonna yell Tom.
I want
to
to start with the good old Thundercats.
Thundercats.
Ooh.
Nice.
That was my
Thundercats.
first favorite cartoon.
Thunder.
I still love that cartoon,
I've never seen Thundercats.
dude.
I know.
What?
Mitchell, don't
I've
look at me
seen
like
it.
that. Yeah, because you're into
Everything.
retro
yes,
shit.
yeah, that's true.
I'm not always into all the retro
I
shit,
feel it.
Dude,
especially cartoons. I'm just not always into it.
Thundercats.
But I know what they are. I've just never
Admire-
seen them.
It's not the
Admire
goat.
animation.
It's not the goat though.
It's not the goat,
Cartoons.
Oh, dude, Dexter's Laboratory.
dude. DD.
Mhm.
I'm la dude.
Ooh, what's this button do?
I liked his villain.
Mandar.
Mandar.
He was funny.
Omelette fromage.
I'm la dude.
Fromage. Fucking. It's a great episode.
No, that's probably that's everybody's favorite episode.
It's gotta
I
be.
think.
Yeah, I like Spider-Man. But that show was great. You know, like we talked about it before. There were a bunch of rules on that show. Like you couldn't say or show blood. Like you couldn't.
Oh
You
yeah.
couldn't say the word blood. You couldn't
plasma.
show
they had
plasma for Morbius and like for
plasma.
Carnage. Like you couldn't say death or kill. You know, like if somebody was thought to be dead, they'd go, "Is he?" And
Gone.
they just wouldn't say anything.
He's
Uh,
gone.
Wow, that's
You
weird.
couldn't show bullets, so there were only lasers.
Yeah.
Like all the cops. And
That's
the,
always
and the
been
guards
like
shot
that, dude.
lasers.
Yeah, it was like
That's a
that
new
GI
dynamic.
Joe, man.
That's a
Yeah.
new dynamic.
Yeah. But it's like that show was still badass. But now, like,
But
that
it was,
came out,
like,
everybody
extra
goes, "That
PG."
sucks." Yeah, it was extra PG.
My favorite cartoon growing up as a child was Sailor Moon.
That was a cool cartoon.
I loved Sailor Moon. We
I
used
don't.
to watch it before we went to school.
So, are we counting anime?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's what you
Anything, yeah,
watch.
like
when you're-
something that
I
like
feel it.
impacted you when you were a kid, or
So it's
I fucking
basically
love Sailor Moon.
animation.
Yeah,
Just animation
yeah,
in general.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Sailor Moon was my shit, man. I wanted to be fucking
I still
Sailor
consider
Moon.
like Dragon Ball.
That's
it's
one of
like
the
a
OG.
cartoon.
Oh,
It really
yeah,
is,
OG
like-
Dragon Ball. Like I can get down on that.
Oh, I go all the way back to Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
Sailor Moon was my fave, and then when I started
I like Sailor Moon.
getting older, there's a few more, but I just
For
remember
girls,
watching.
It was for girls, but it was good.
Fucking Paul watched that shit with me,
I
so
believe it.
it was
was
good.
it?
It was
I definitely believe that.
Tuxedo Mask. He was my first crush.
no shit.
Really?
I want to be Tuxedo
Hell yeah.
Mask.
Mine was Winnie Cooper from Wonder Years.
All right, Mitchell. What about you?
Me?
You were born in 90, the good old 96.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So I had
So-
the tail
was
end
born
of the
6 years
90s.
What?
I had the tail end of the 90s.
You had the tail end of the
But I
90s.
had
So,
you guys to be around me, so
That's
I
true.
watched a lot.
so what did you
influenced
enjoy
a lot.
watching?
You know, honestly, it's Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I was gonna
That was
say
a cool ass
Avatar.
cartoon.
At
Avatar:
some
The Last
point-
Airbender.
I've never seen that.
It was good.
There's so many moments in that cartoon that
So good.
reflect. It has so many adult themes for a cartoon that came out in 2002, and it was made directly for kids, but
We're children.
for
Did-
children. But it has so many like adult themes and like darker
Uh.
themes underlying through it. There's a point in the story of Avatar where one of the protagonists who becomes one of the antagonists that becomes a protagonist has an uncle that travels with him. His name is Iroh, and there's an arc where they're back in the city where he suffered his greatest defeat, where he lost his son, and there's a whole episode called Tales of Ba Sing Se, because that's what the city's called, and it's a whole like episode of him reflecting about his son and missing his son, and it kills
Jesus
you.
Christ.
Oh
There's
my
a
God.
song he sings.
That's deep.
There's a
There's a
song.
song?
There's
For
a song he
Nickelodeon. That's
sings,
deep as fuck.
and it's crazy. It's chilling.
I want to say The Real Ghostbusters. Dude, it's on
Not a single
Netflix.
ones.
It's on
Really?
Netflix, dude. Yeah, The Real Ghostbusters.
Is it called the Real Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there was a Ghostbusters cartoon. It was like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Mm.
Yeah.
It had like a fucking gorilla and shit. It was
Mhm.
it was awful. So they had to like, like, no, we're the real motherfucking Ghostbusters.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's the one. It's like Peter Venkman, all of them.
Wow.
Really?
Slimer.
Wow.
Yeah, they're just it's just an animated series of the Ghostbusters, like the movie.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Marshmallow Man's in it.
Yes.
Stay puft.
Janine, Slimer, Ecto, Firehouse.
Yes. That's awesome.
Yes, of course. All right, I've got one. Now I know you know it. Now I'm curious to see if you guys know.
Oh
what it is.
shit! Lay it on me, brother.
Biker Mice from Mars.
Yeah,
Fuck
buddy.
no. I have no clue what that is.
What the fuck?
Biker Mice.
Biker
from
mice?
Biker Mice from Mars.
Are they little mice that have biker
no,
jackets
they were
on them?
fucking huge. They rode
Oh.
like fucking choppers and shit.
Like they were like the
had
One was gray and
guns.
had like an
I
ear
gotta see
piercing.
that.
He
They're
was
like the Teenage
fucking
Mutant Ninja
badass.
Turtles?
He had an arm. Well, it was a total knockoff.
right.
But he had a fucking like arm cannon.
No. This really happened. There are
Yeah, this was. It's one of those like
No, I believe
long time ago in a galaxy far,
like the
far away.
yeah,
type
like
of
the
things.
dark
It
side of
was real.
Mars.
Wow.
This happens, man.
Oh. Goddamn.
There was
God.
a game, like it was weird
I'm
that like
shook
it-
about this.
yeah, dude, there was an arcade,
Did
and
you-
I'm fairly certain there was
I love
like
the
a
character
console.
design.
They had like a
game.
beat 'em up type deal,
I like the guy who's wearing ass
Like
like a
straps.
Turtles in Time.
I think so.
No shit.
I don't remember the exact like style of it, but I know that there was a game.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's cool because they made a Captain Bucky O'Hare. That was a cartoon back in the. I was another one. That's.
Yeah.
But anyway, they made a
Such
badass
bad
beat 'em up.
boys.
They had a game for Nintendo. It was actually a pretty cool game, like NES, original Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had an actual beat 'em up arcade game. I remember playing this at a Chuck E. Cheese in Dublin, Ohio.
Was this when Chuck E. Cheese was a rat and not a mouse?
Yeah.
Hold on, you said something a second ago. Did he change at some point?
Yeah, he was a rat at first. At the very beginning of Chuck E. Cheese's
Now
life,
he's a
he
mouse?
was a rat. Yeah, and he's a mouse now.
Like for real?
Yeah, for real.
I must have never noticed the
I can
change.
100%. I mean, it was just
Well,
it was
you know.
declared like it.
Oh, like he looked the same, but they like officially changed him.
Yeah, he was originally
changed
a rat.
species.
Yeah, he was originally a rat.
Ah.
Nobody likes a fucking rat.
No one likes a rat. Rats are associated with like
Rats are
actual like,
rats.
darker
Nastiness.
things, nastiness. Like a mouse is cute and cuddly. That's why Mickey Mouse works. And like Mickey the rat just sounds fucking.
That
gross.
sounds terrible.
Mickey the rat. Mickey the rat sounds like he's from New Jersey.
Mickey the,
He's gonna
yeah, that
shake
sounds like
you.
some
Yeah.
asshole you don't want to be friends with. Like, oh, it's fucking Mickey the rat over
Dude,
there.
why does he only have 4 fingers on one hand?
That
Don't
fucking
wanna-
wise
don't-
ass. That wise
was-
ass.
I just want to say that Mitchell was right. In 1995, he got a facelift and was upgraded to a mouse.
Boy
I really like
ass.
Captain Planet growing up.
That's
I don't really remember much of it, but I remember watching it.
That's cool. I like
Captain
it.
Planet came up when I was a kid. Came on at 6 a.m. In the morning.
I mean, it had a good message too, though.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
recycle.
I mean, I never.
Reduce, reuse, and
Yeah.
recycle, bitch.
But that's the thing. It was like
Don
it was such a
Cheadle's
good
Captain
action cartoon that I was like, I never.
Dude,
You never related it to
Yeah,
that.
I was
What did
like-
you just say, Mitchell?
Don Cheadle's Captain
those fucking
Planet.
Don Cheadle.
Oh my
Captain
god,
America's
those
skins.
are great. Yeah,
So
he's like turning
fucking
motherfuckers
fun.
into trees and shit.
Yes.
My Hero Academia. It's an anime. It's really good.
I've heard some things about
I haven't
this.
heard of this one
It's-
yet.
It's definitely really good. Like it's not gonna run long. The story producer he has made so expansive, and the powers he like because it's a superhero anime. Like everyone has a superhero power. They call them quirks, and like
That's cool.
they hit him out of left field. Like there's a guy that shoots tape out of his fucking
Yeah, that's
elbows.
Mitch was telling me about.
That's
Mitch was telling me about
What?
this a while ago. He's like, yeah, this guy shoots tape out
That's
of his
for
arm.
real.
fucking beer out, man.
That's so real. Like he just there's
He
so
spits
many
tape?
like weird
Tape.
fucking like superpowers. But if you think about it, all superpowers can't be the same.
That's true.
And like
Oh,
if
yeah.
if you live in a world where 95 like he said 95% of the population has superpowers, that's 95% of the people that have weird ass powers. The guy that secretes nitroglycerin to blow things up. To blow things up. That's crazy to think about.
Oh,
Like who just gives
dude.
somebody the power to explode
That's fun.
by sweating?
I'm gonna go with my favorite of all time, and I consider this cartoon the GOAT.
Ooh, the goat.
Oh, yeah, this is also one of mine.
Oh.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Yes.
Yeah.
the original,
The original like
That's the goat.
really.
the GOAT.
Mm.
That motherfucker was on forever. It was like what from
It was on forever.
1988 to 1993. It was on for
That's
a
a long
while.
time.
It was like 5. Yeah, it's 5 years.
That's really good for a cartoon.
Flat out, Michelangelo, my boy,
Mm-hmm.
Mine was Donnie
Donnie.
because he was smart and he
I like
had purple.
Michelangelo. I never watched.
Had purple.
He has purple.
Mm.
He was purple.
I just like
Well,
how
that's
they're all
body.
obsessed with pizza. That speaks to my soul.
That yeah, that's
That's-
my spirit animal.
Yeah, it's the whole. It's the whole like Mikey. He gave no fucks.
I love Mikey.
He's free spirited. He's just like, hey, I just want
He's
to eat
my
pizza
favorite.
and chill. He was like,
if we're gonna
Spicoli.
relate to one Ninja Turtle for me, I think it's Raph.
Raph?
Raphael, yeah. I'm just angry all the fucking time in all reality. Like I have a short temper. I know that.
Shit. Oh wait, yeah, we do.
Mikey was a
I got
turtle,
fucking
like,
fuse.
20 years after they're done being turtles, like he's like, yeah, I have AIDS from all like the sex that he was having.
Who?
Mikey.
What?
Yeah, from all the sex that he was
He
having.
doesn't have a
willy-nilly.
human penis.
Turtles can get AIDS.
Yeah, but turtles have huge
At some
penises.
point, some human was
Turtles
gonna want to
can
have
get
sex with one of
AIDS.
those turtles.
Or
I
he could have had
guarantee it.
sex with a primate.
You
Yeah,
know,
you know,
the
people
world we
fucking
live
monkeys
in,
all the
yeah, I
time.
don't put
Yeah.
it past any human.
That's
nowadays.
how AIDS came about, apparently.
Yeah.
So
Is it to you?
I actually
Nate?
watched a documentary on.
where is this going?
What, fucking monkeys?
yeah,
on
yeah,
AIDS,
this is going
on
straight
AIDS. I learned
past.
a lot about it and like how it came about and what happened, man. But I'm not.
Remember
gonna
that the Dave Chappelle joke? He's like, think about how hard it would be to catch a monkey, and then fuck it.
That monkey would rip your dick off, throw it in the tall grass, never be seen again.
I was thinking about some other ones, and I realized how many of mine are just turtles knockoffs. So I was
Yeah.
going to say Street
Wow,
Sharks.
holy
Street Sharks
Street
fucking
Shark-
dude.
I
I
do
Street
know
Sharks
about
is
Street
total
Sharks. I
turtles
really do
knockoff.
know about
I
Street
fucking love me
Sharks.
some Street Sharks.
One was a hammerhead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One was a hammerhead. One was an orca. There was a great white.
Yep.
Yep.
What was the last one?
One of them was brown.
He was a whale shark.
If anyone's listening to this that watched Street Sharks, I'm sure you remember the toys that came out. They had those giant puppets,
I
those
do.
rubber puppets that you put on
Rubber
your hand.
puppet, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were fucking huge.
Yeah, I do.
I
know
remember
I had
those.
I
I
think I
had
had
the
all four. Of them.
hammerhead.
They were huge.
Wasn't the hammerhead brown?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe that's what it was. He was.
Oh
the
my
brown
God, I
one.
remember
There was
this.
4 of them though,
Yeah.
for
Well,
sure.
Slamoo.
Yeah.
Here, I'll look it
Yeah.
up.
Slamoo was the guy. I was.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I never knew what they were fucking from.
Yeah,
And if I
Street
did, I
Sharks.
forgot.
Yeah.
But
I still
remember we
think
had the rubber
Sharks
things.
from the street.
Yeah, and they would fucking like they would like dive into the streets.
This is 10 out of 10 though.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would have.
Yeah, Blade was the dude I liked. The guy on the fucking rollerblades.
Oh my.
Yeah, he was like a tiger shark.
This is the greatest thing ever. Like
Let me
this.
see.
The
I have that whole
the
show.
hammerhead shark
Yeah.
just gives
Yes,
me
I was right.
gives me life.
Remember, they were
We
fucking
had the
jawsome.
hammerhead one.
Yeah,
They were
Jawsome.
jawsome.
Yes. That's awesome.
That show was incredible.
That's
If
tight.
you're listening to this, never seen Street Sharks, go watch it right now.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's funny.
It was a
It's
good
great.
cartoon, man. This is off subject. Rubber Puppet is still a good band name.
Rubber Puppet is a bad name.
We're injected with a super shark serum.
It was super. It's like not only was it shark
the
serum,
fucking alliteration on that.
Super
Super
shark
shark
serum.
serum.
Yeah, dude. Shark was like Dave Bautista.
yeah, that's what it was.
Yes.
Be a super shark.
Yes.
If they ever did a live action Street Sharks,
Did you try it out for it?
Dave Bautista is the first person to call.
Yeah.
Just have him
Yes.
play all
Drax
4
the
of them.
Destroyer.
Yeah.
Yep.
He just is Drax for one of them. It's like, well, there's a 5th shark. It looks like Drax. It's just his same makeup.
I watched, classics like Hey Arnold.
Mhm.
Oh, going comedy cartoons.
Yeah, I loved Hey Arnold.
That's a good one.
What else did we? I'm trying to think. I can't really think of a lot of the ones that I watched. Dexter's Laboratory,
That's a great one.
All Real Monsters.
Oh yeah, that was great.
That's a lot. That's a show that slept on. Not a
So
lot
you're,
of
get, you're,
kids my
you're
age
starting
know
to.
it.
You're
Not
getting,
a lot of people my age know what All Real Monsters is. So, like I've met like maybe
Fucking-
like
That was
3
another
people.
one had really good animation.
I've met
was
like
Eyes-
Crumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've met
It-
like
was
3
it-
people.
He's got armpit hair.
Yeah, and
Incus?
his hands
Was it
have his
Incus?
eyes.
Crumb and
yeah,
Delilah.
The fucking the
Girl.
lips.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's like
I
a
think
worm
I've
with
met
lips.
only
Was it
about
Delilah? Is
3
that
to
what her
5
name was?
people that know about that.
That was a damn good cartoon.
Yeah,
Man,
that's a
I
shame
loved
'cause
All
that
Real
was a good
Monsters.
one.
Dude, Nickelodeon has some really good cartoons.
Yeah.
I think the one that tops all is an anime called One Piece for me.
The fuck is that?
One Piece has gone from 1999 to this day.
Jesus Christ.
It has not stopped, and it's not stopped. He
I've never
released,
even heard
he,
of
re-
this
he
one.
released a One Piece.
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
It's he released a statement last year, like late last year, around like September, November, or something like shit like that. That he was just halfway through the series, halfway through the story he had planned.
You know,
You
good
know,
for
good for
him,
you.
man.
Good for you, yeah.
Good for
Dude,
He's got some
he's like, fuck
ideas.
yeah.
He's gonna see it through.
Dude, and that's another
Hell,
like
writing
show
career.
that has like super weird powers, and One Piece is really good, really great. I think it has a lot of good like themes, and like there's a couple points where I just sobbed.
It's not actually a cartoon, but Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Oh my gosh, that's what I was gonna say.
What is it?
Mighty Morphin Power
Mighty Morphin
Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like it's not a cartoon, but man,
Yeah,
I
but
fucking
you
watch
watch
Mighty
it
Morphin
every-
Power
you
Rangers
watch it
every
Saturday
fucking
Ridiculous,
day.
like a cartoon.
Yeah.
So I stopped after Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah, fuck anything after Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Really?
I still.
You think
Mitchell
so?
watched after.
I watched after.
Did you?
know
I
what?
watched Zeo.
It's definitely not. It's definitely not the same as Mighty
Mhm.
Morphin Power Rangers. I think the greatest thing is that we watched the first episode. Well, I was still in high school at this point, but me and Sis watched the first episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And
Yes, we did.
it's so bad.
It's so terribly
It
awesome.
does
It's
not
so
hold
bad.
up.
It's so bad.
Just
you
leave
know
it in the
why?
dark,
They
man.
rebranded the first episode after the first episode because the Asian was yellow, the
Mhm.
Black Power Ranger was black. It was real bad.
That was so like, man, that
Which
shit is
but,
hilarious.
like, yeah, it's hilarious, and
Yeah.
it's okay because it was the 90s.
It's
No
fun-
one
it was
gave
the
a fuck
90s.
about it.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, there was 2 things I wanted to be when I grew up. One was a mermaid. Realized that was very unrealistic.
Yeah.
I can't grow fins. 2 was the Pink Ranger, and then I realized she's not real. So I was devastated when that happened.
I just think Ninja
But yeah,
Turtles
it's
were
like
real.
I wanted to be a Power Ranger when I was little.
I think I told you this before. Remember? So I don't know if you guys remember the first Turtles movie that came out. There's a scene where the turtles are in, I think, April's apartment, and they're trying to hide.
Yeah.
from
Oh
them.
yeah.
And one of them hides up in the shower.
Mhm.
That scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. Every time I would go into the bathroom, I'd leave the door open, pull the shower curtain back, and look up and make sure there's nothing up there. It scared me. Scared me to
Wow.
fucking death.
That's crazy.
I don't know why.
You know what I do? I still do it. I check the back seat of my car.
Oh yeah.
Usually before I get in it. Because
Well,
of
that's
because of
logical. You
because
should do
of
that.
Zombieland.
Oh, okay. Well, that's where you lost me.
Check the back seat.
There's a
Yeah.
there's a book called Scary Stories through what is it?
To Tell in the Dark.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my
Oh, that
god,
movie.
dude.
There's that. Yeah.
I
there's a series coming
love
out.
those
There's
books
a
when I was a
story
kid.
in one of those books where it talks about a semi flashing lights behind this like girl.
Oh,
driving-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because the semi kept on flashing and like
guess
she's like,
there's a
what the
secret
fuck?
that's
Every time she'd flash, there would be a person behind her trying to kill her in the back seat.
Sick.
Yeah.
I think if I were the semi, I might just give the car a tap.
I don't know if you could just give a car.
Yeah. You gotta be real.
I mean,
Real good
I don't
at
know.
that.
Like I
It's
might.
just so sweet. Like
A tap could
If
swallow
she's-
the car.
yeah. Honestly,
Maybe
I don't know.
for,
Maybe
like, the
drive up next to it and be like,
There's a motherfucker.
just honk, dude. Eventually
Stop
they're
the
gonna fucking
fucking
be like,
car
what
and
the
get
fuck
out."
is this asshole doing?
Yeah.
And stop or slow down.
I don't think so.
If a
I think-
semi just kept on ringing it,
Man,
like
I don't
just-
know if I would stop.
Yeah, you wouldn't
Cause
stop.
like, just I gotta get the fuck home. Like this fucker's crazy.
Mm.
True.
That gives me fucking chills though.
Yeah.
It's scary.
That was, dude. I love those books.
Mhm.
I used to
Yeah.
get those from the
They're,
Those were
library.
good.
Crazy.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
I can't wait for the movie.
Mm-hmm. I watched the trailer. Like
I think
6
it'll be
times.
Oh,
interesting.
yeah.
I think.
Do you remember Samurai Jack?
Yeah, I love
was
Samurai
a good
Jack.
one.
The
That
new
was a
season. The
damn
new
good
season
cartoon.
came out last year, and
Yeah.
there's a whole new season. I've never watched it.
I was thinking about that earlier. It was like,
Cowboy.
look at
Oh, I
Samurai
got
Jack.
another. I mean, if we're talking cartoons and anime, like let's. I have a couple great ones. Like Cowboy Bebop's up there.
Oh yeah.
Cowboy Bebop's classic.
Classic.
That's
It
a
really
good,
is.
That is
It's-
a good
it
one.
literally it like defined the anime genre for like sci-fi and like space. Like it's definitely up there.
It's got like a Han Solo type.
Yeah,
vibe.
it
That's what
does.
he
It
reminds
really
me
I never
of.
does.
watched it.
It's like Han
Me
Solo.
neither.
All right. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Footlong Pony
lit.
Podcast. Check the rest of them out right here on YouTube. Go to
Do it.
our Instagram at Footlong Pony, our Facebook. I think it's just Footlong Pony.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be a douchebag. Just do it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. God damn it. Like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel out.
Please.
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 I'm begging you.
Tell your
Say-
friends. Tell your friends about it. If you don't like it, still tell your friends about it because maybe they'll like it. You don't know what their cup of tea
Yeah,
is.
god damn it.
Yeah, fucking share.
Okay.
Don't be an asshole.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Don't be selfish.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you.